Good morning everybody, and welcome to Monday morning's live stroll. It's just gone 5 a.m. in the UK. We've got our normal car coming up the road, as we always get, exactly at the same time every day. So we'll just let that pass before we cross. Alright, let's cross over. Yeah, so it's quite calm this morning, about 10 degrees, a little bit of a breeze. Wouldn't want to take the drone up. It's a bit more than just a bit breezy. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera coming out. So what's everybody up to today? Is it a normal work day, leisure day, nothing day? How are your Christmas preparations going? That's a new question, isn't it? 10 days before Christmas. Got a couple of sort of ideas on the run up to Christmas, a couple of little videos to do. Certainly we'll be doing a vlogmas on Christmas Eve, and probably then one over Christmas Day and Boxing Day, see how we go. Next weekend we're going up to London for a Christmas light drive around. It's a coach trip, and you drive around all the different places, have a look at the lights. It also says also a boat trip. Now Lord knows what that's going to be like at this time of the year. Have to wrap up, I think, especially Mother. So that's the 4 of us going again. We've got to drive to just the outskirts of Cambridge to be picked up, so all slightly different to what we did before, but I'll bring you guys along with us. We'll see how we go with it. I think it's going to be reasonably tough when we're driving around to sort of show you the Christmas lights when we're on the coach. I think reflections will be a problem and all that sort of stuff, but we'll see. We'll give it a go. But when we're on the boat, obviously perhaps I'll do a live when we're on the river, I don't know. Wait and see how we get on. So that's something to look forward to. That'll be next weekend. Sort of afternoon, evening, next Sunday. And it's quite a late finish for us anyway, at 9 o'clock. Drop off on Sunday night. So, and they're usually pretty accurate, they're usually pretty much on time. So, we should be back by 9. And we're not a million miles away from there. Obviously we've got to drop Mum off first and what have you. So, yeah, that's something to look forward to next weekend. But apart from that, really, I ordered the last Christmas present yesterday. And that hopefully will be here this week, postman permitting, courier permitting. But apart from that, pretty much done from that point of view. So that is quite pleasing, that with 10 days to go, because James and I, we're definitely going to have to go out next weekend on Saturday. I've forgotten all about this coach trip on Sunday, and it seems to have been, because we booked it quite a while ago, it just seems to have fallen through the net. But certainly something to look forward to. So, okay, so the weekend, I think the last time we spoke was Saturday morning. In fact, I know it was, because we never came out yesterday because we were away. But James had a football match, first and foremost, on Saturday morning, which they won 4-1. Quite a competitive game, but without the other team really sort of troubling our goal too much. Made lots of chances, but they never got any real shots on target. The only one was a penalty that unfortunately James did give away. Now, James is all in with his tackling at times, and I had to say to him at half time, you need to calm down, because I could see he was going to get himself in trouble. He doesn't sort of at times differentiate between staying on your feet and going ground, and when the right time to do that is. And unfortunately that's what happened when he gave the penalty away. He obviously made a bit of a rash tackle, but prior to this he'd been in a bit of a war with the centre forward again, to which James came off bloodied lip, which we had to sort out before he was allowed to come back on. But yeah, it was clearly the right result. Just a shame to have conceded the goal, but it is what it is, isn't it? 4-0 up at that point, I don't think it really was the be all and end all. Some lot harder games to come, I think, with the top three teams having to play each other. Obviously our team being top of the league, the other two teams we still haven't played. So yeah, they're going to be... Julia cut my hair Saturday. I totally forgot the weekend before we'd ordered a cake and a pie from the farmers market, and I got a phone call about 25 to 12, saying, "Oh, are you still coming?" So what are you talking about? We're still coming? Coming for what? And then it clicked that we'd forgotten. So then I quickly had to finish my hair, jump in the car, and we got there bang on 12 o'clock, which is when I said we'd be there. So we were very lucky. The pie was nice last night, and the cake was lovely as well. So going back to Saturday, Saturday was just sort of a bit of a lethargic day really, getting ready for Julia's works Christmas party in Cambridge, and we left to go up there at 5 o'clock. In the end, Julia Baubles on here, that's coming out. Got up there, I don't know, 25 past 5, parked in the Grand Arcade, which, as if anyone of you know, the Grand Arcade, as with any city centre car park, is flipping expensive. I think that cost us 26 quid for overnight parking, so we got there, as I said, at 5:ish, and we left 10:15. So it was still cheaper doing that than using the hotel, but only just. There wasn't a lot in it in the end, to be honest. If you've noticed, guys, if you've been with me before, you'll know we were going a little bit further this morning. I am going to cut down the next road. I'm not going to go as far as we normally go. I'm just sort of building this leg up again a bit slowly. The antibiotics, painkillers, whatever you want to get to say, this is the best it's felt. So it's important, I don't want to overdo it. But they also said you've got to sort of get back to your routine slowly but surely. So that's what we're trying to do. Azra, people tuning in to watch you. Come on. Right, she wants to go to the loo, so just give me a second, guys. We'll be still here. Just give us a second. Good girl. Are you still going? Right, sorry about that, guys. Right. So, yeah, so we stayed at the Hilton in Cambridge city centre, which was originally where the do was supposed to be. However, due to their Hilton's mismanagement, we had to have it at the other Hilton in Cambridge, which was only a 8-minute walk, which going there absolutely killed me with this leg. Absolutely killed me. We got a taxi back, which was absolutely the right thing to do, because you only realise coming back that it's all uphill. So, yeah, definitely the best £5 I've ever spent. For sure. Hotel was great. If you've had a chance to have a look at the feed at all, on the shorts there is a room tour of the room, which was lovely, and also just a reception Christmas tree as well. So they're on the channel if you are interested. It was a standard room, but it was all very, very nice. £250 a night's a lot of money though, guys. But it is what it is, where it is, and everything else, isn't it, unfortunately. That's the only thing I would say. Breakfast was good. Overall, the experience of the hotel was all very, very nice. Christmas Day was very nice as well. Music was a bit loud. That's probably me just sounding old, isn't it, really? The meal was nice, company was nice. Spoke to a lot of interesting people. Again, if you've been with me before, I think you'll recognise where we now are. Back onto the high road, just a bit further up. As I say, I wanted to see how this leg felt. Just pushing it a little bit further today. It feels pretty good. There's still the ache. Now, bear in mind, on Saturday night, the hip started playing up after about 5 minutes. Now, whether it's just because it feels better in the morning, I don't know, but it doesn't play up at all when I do these live strolls in the mornings. It's more just a muscle ache than anything else. I don't know what it is this morning, guys, but Azra is taking ages. Lead on, Azra. So a couple of bits to look at. Got our fish and chip shop there on the left-hand side. Been taken over recently. Haven't been in there since. Probably need to be fair. But from what I've heard, they're a lot more friendly than the last people that are in there. The food was always good. It was just their mannerism. They were just very rude people. And then coming up in front, we've got 2 barber shops practically next door to each other. A nail bar, the first of 2 little shops in the village. The chemist, and then on the other side we've got the butcher. Nice little Christmas lights here in the second barber shop. Azra, come. So we're going to cross over in a minute, guys. Just going to get rid of Azra's mess. She already knows the route. I don't know what it is. People just seem to think at this time of morning they can drive like complete buffoons. So fast, unnecessary. So here's the old-fashioned sign. Gives you an idea. left to right, and then on this side, north to south. I do not feel I need to sit down this morning, so that is again a positive. I could do, but I don't need to. War Memorial here, church in the background there. And so I got home from Cambridge yesterday morning. In the end, it was probably about 11:15, something like that. And then James wanted to go fishing, which we took him fishing with his friends. That was all good. But unusually for us, just a very lazy day. No plans. But you get more tired doing nothing, which is just quite extraordinary, I think. So in answer to a couple of these questions that have been coming through, this is what we do every morning. This is our live stroll. It's far better when the clocks change and we get a little bit more light in the morning. You can actually see a bit more perspective of what we're going, and we can do different strolls as well. We rely very heavily on street lights, and obviously the artificial light that I've got, as well as obviously Azra's got. I've got a couple more lights coming. Now we've got a dog walker coming on the other side. Now again, if you've been with me before, you will know Azra is a bit of a nut job and there's other dogs, so it might be a bit of noise, guys, so I might go a bit quiet just for 30 seconds a minute, but we are still here. We have gone up there before when we've got lighter in the mornings. If you've been with me before, you'll know. Enough. Morning. Come on. No. Alright, so we're now crossing, guys. She just had a whinge today. Usually we get all the barking as well. She just gets excited. All she wants to do is go and see everyone. But some people get a little bit about it. I've heard that plenty of times. The second of the two Christmas trees, we're going to call it the first one because it's lovely. It's always on. And it's a lot better than the one in the centre. Little star on top there. Good go, Azra. Go on. Go on. So we're coming now towards the other end of the village. Again, if you've been with me before, you will know in front what we have been doing to shorten strolls completely. And he's going cutting across the road here from home and been going around the science park. Well, I hope those days are up for now, unless we get bad weather days, because I really need to start getting my fitness back up, stamina back up. But you're probably coming out in the camera how breathless I've come, and that hasn't always been the case. But this is my exercise when I take her out, and sort of doing 2 or 3 miles every day is good for the old stamina and exercise, but reducing that down to a mile or less has been horrendous. So I needed to get back into this and probably regret it a little bit later, having a slightly longer stroll this morning. Hope not. Doesn't feel like it. So long may that continue. What was it now? Well, it says we've not even done a mile yet. I think it is. I think I just didn't start the counter on time. It'll be well over a mile when we get home, that much I do know. We'll stick to the high road this morning, I think. Again, I have been going up there. There's a bench at the other end, but I don't really feel I need it. There is a bench over here, and do you know what? We will just have a quick sit down. Because my back is just beginning to ache a little bit. And that's sort of how it starts. So if I sit down, give it a quick rest, we'll hopefully be alright. Azra, just wait. So stretch your old leg out. This is the bad one, the left one. Azra, sit. Good girl. You say hello to your fans. Good girl. So that way is heading towards Royston and London to the south. Then to the north that way is Cambridge and obviously the north. Not a lot to tell you that way. That's just going out towards the villages, sort of through the residential areas. And then behind me, James's school is down there. But yeah, for now, just have a minute here. There's a bit of a fine drizzle in here, which has just started. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like today, to be honest with you. I need to have a look at the weather, really, because I still want to try and get my drone up to have a look at the Christmas lights over at Wimpole. So I still want to try and do that, if I can. I'll just have to wait and see. We'll just let this chap go. There's another person coming from my left as well. So yeah, we'll just give it a few moments. Azra, sit down. Good girl. Sit. Oh, right. Come on then, Azra. So we're going to cross back over. This chap in front, I see him most mornings. He does loads of walking. I'm not just talking about during the week, I'm talking about the weekends as well. He's always out and about. We have a little walking club. No, we don't, but we see the same people. Pleased to get home today, guys, if I'm honest. The old muscle is beginning to sort of just tighten up a little bit. Nothing major. Just a little bit tight. I have been looking at exercises you can do to help. And yeah, I've been sort of doing them as well as, well, even prior to taking these new tablets they've given me. But it's apparent that the hip problem was causing the thigh problem. Whether that's definitely right or not, we'll wait and see what happens from the x-rays, but that's sort of what they told me. We've got another dog on the left-hand side here as well, guys, across the road. There might be more noise. I think at this point we can call it a day. So have a good Monday, and we'll catch up tomorrow.